in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go see if I'm... It didn't mute, it dragged it down to like 0, like... So I guess it kind of muted. The volume thingy, it went all the way down. I guess I had it on scroll or something? I don't know. But I'm back. Thank you for telling me, Tano. Thank you. I think eating Nutella. No, I'm done eating Nutella. I ate that during the starting soon screen. I'm done with the Nutella. I ate it all. Well, I didn't eat it all, but I ate all that I'm gonna eat. Oh, I hit my mic. Ah, my pop filter fell. Ah! Everything's falling apart and we just begun. Oh my god, my mic got all messed up. My mic, I hit my mic. My pop filter fell down. Oh my god. I ate Nutella. That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. That's a positive aspect of what's going on right now. I see Puffin Supremacy over in my YouTube chat. That's an Instaban right there. Instaban. Puffin, that's no. Permaban. I'm not gonna do it, but you just know I thought about it. Just know I was like, it'd be kind of funny if I just banned this guy, but I'm not gonna. But it would be kind of funny. You're a very enjoyable person to watch. This is your stream reminder. You're great. Ah, thank you, Weevil. I saw that in the oh wait. There was a stream streak I needed to acknowledge. Random Moose Brains got a 105 stream streak. Thank you so much for that amazing stream streak. You are on a roll. That's like an avalanche at this point. Like that rolled so well that it's an avalanche. That's yeah. Get it? Cause like it starts as a small roll and then it spirals out of control and then you're at 105. Yeah, that's a lot of streams. Doing my best. You're doing great. You're doing great. You guys are amazing with your stream streaks. Did you take your sip and posture check? I did. Hello, Darren. Welcome in. Puffin Poppy Toggle went. Never. I'm not a puffin. I'm a penguin. I am penguin. Don't you see I am penguin? Can't you tell that I am penguin? Oh my god. I know it's hard because puffins also are black and white with some orange coloring, but that's because they copied me. I was here first. It'd be funny for April Fools. I'm not spending that much money on art for April Fools. That's just not gonna happen. I can barely justify spending money on art for just general purposes. Hello, Seraphine. Welcome in. Puffin Toggle would be in Chibi model. Oh, well, I could customize. It is a customizable model. I could switch it up a little bit. Yeah. Just put a PNG on top of your model. Just clip it, attach it to it. I haven't learned how to do that on VTube Studio yet. I haven't learned how to do that. When are we getting a new igloo? It's getting cramped in here. It's been cramped in here. Are you kidding me? Like there's enough body heat in here to melt the igloo. It's ridiculous. We need a new igloo for sure. Dan, are you here? Are you working on a new igloo? Nah, Dan's busy. Dan's a busy bee. But eventually, maybe I could get some art done. Maybe I could commission somebody to draw for me. I could commission someone. But that costs money. But it would be cool. To budget or to have cool art. That is the problem. Do I save my money to pay my student loans? Or do I blow it on art for Poppy? That's the question. Dan is busy building a new igloo by hand, which is hard since it's summer. That would pose a challenge. That would pose a challenge. there's like, student loans are a scam, new art all the way. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that they'll hunt me down and tank my credit score and bad things will happen, I would. But as it stands, I have to pay them. I went to college, I didn't even graduate, and now I have to pay student loans. As an igloo constructor contractor, I'd say it costs 40 ice cubes to expand this igloo, and if I could get my guys on it. Oh. You could expand my igloo? You could do that? How much? 40 ice cubes? How? What? I don't have ice cubes. I don't even have I have an ice cube maker in my freezer, but we don't use it. It's turned off. It's not on. It's not functional. I think it works. It's just not on. We just don't use it. Can I have a steak? Of course. Well, you have to go to the store and buy a steak and then come home and then you have to cook the steak. But other than that, of course you can have a steak. I recommend having a steak. Yeah, I noticed, Dan. I noticed. We were talking about getting a new igloo and I mentioned you building it for me and you weren't here to be like, I'm busy. So now you've been volunteered. So you weren't here to say no. Oh, we just got a new follow from Definitive Hollow. Hello, Hollow. Welcome in. Welcome to the igloo. Welcome. Does Dan have an Editor Dan shirt in real life? Man, I wish so. Maybe a present at some point will be an Editor Dan t-shirt. Giant Lamouse. No Giant Lamouse. We don't want Giant Lamouse around here. That's ridiculous. That's disgusting. Get that out of my chat. Are you from the South? I'm not from the South. I'm from the exact opposite. I'm from way up north. I'm in the New England states. Do I sound like I'm from the South? Do I? I've never been to the South. I've never been south of, like... I've gone to Washington, D.C. before. Oh, no, I've gone to Florida before. I've been down there. I've been down there once. I was supposed to feed you guys. Where are the crayons we were promised? I think you're mistaken. Because I was not, I specifically said I will not feed you and crayons are not food. Oh, those are the two things that I said. The greeting alone made you sound Southern. Oh, I don't know why. I like to say welcome 3 times. I like to go welcome. And we don't know why, but it's kind of a vocal stim at this point, and I just do it all the time. Even when there's no reason to welcome anybody, I'll still do it. Like, someone gets a stream streak, I'll welcome them. Which, if they have a stream streak, that means they've been here for a while. But I'll still welcome them. Because everybody needs to be welcomed, right? Everyone needs to feel welcome all the time. My mic is blocking my tracking. Do you do it at work at this point? Thank God, no. Thank God, no. Can you imagine if I welcomed in the customers like that? Welcome. What would you like for your coffee? Nah, I barely even acknowledge the customers. I barely acknowledge them. I'm like, oh God, another one. And then I make their coffee. But the guys, can I complain about work? It's not really a complaint. It's more I'm sad. We had people working with us for the summer, and they're going home, but they would work on Sandwich Station with me every day. Every day I would work with these girls on Sandwich Station, and it was a blast. They were so cute and so nice, and they were just really nice people, and now they've gone home, and now I can't work with them anymore, and I'm all alone on Sandwich Station, and I had to call for backup today because I couldn't do it by myself. I needed assistant from the assistant manager. I was like, hey, I got too many tickets. I'm just one penguin. I'm just a penguin. You can't expect me to make all these sandwiches alone. You know what? I'm going to allow that through. That's a bad word, but it's fine. It does suck to lose enjoyable coworkers. I was very upset. They gave me a present before they left though. They gave me a little keychain with an elephant on it. It was really cute. I'm gonna put it on my keys. Too many sandwiches for the penguin. I don't get to eat any of them. I have to make all these sandwiches and I don't get to eat a single sandwich. I can't have bread. I can't have the eggs. I can't have the sauce. Well, I probably can have the sausage, but I don't want the sausage. But I can't have the eggs. Everything's not okay. What's wrong? What's wrong, Cow King? Did I mess something up? Is my category wrong? Am I wrong? Am I missing? Am I talking too fast? Probably. I had Nutella and it's full of sugar and now I have a sugar high. She forgot the Discord. I knew I forgot something. Oh no! To the Discord away! At everyone. I is live. No, live. Come hang out. Yay. Send to over 100 pen pals. I'm not allergic to eggs, but for some reason the preservative in the egg is, makes me sick. I had eggs for lunch today. Like, I cracked open an egg and I made eggs for lunch. Like, I can have eggs, but I can't have Dunkin' eggs. I don't know. I don't know what's in them. There's something in the preservative. You're talking at adequate speed? Perfect, perfect. You want the Dunkin' sausage? It's just a sausage patty. Is that okay? It's not a sausage link. I like sausage links. I don't really like sausage patties. I don't know. They're the same stupid thing. It's just a different shape. But I don't know. I'm aware that it's the same meat, but in a different shape. And I'm aware, but for some reason, patty form just doesn't. I don't like it. It's too flat. Too flat. Don't like it. You ate too much ice cream, Weevil? No! There's no such thing as too much ice cream. Eat more ice cream. Hello, Rocky Solid. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I can't help myself. I just do it. I welcome people in, and then I have to do the 3 welcomes. I don't know. It's just a little bit of a tick at this point. I don't know. What did you do to the poor ice cream? Get more than one patty. True, if I stack the patties, then it won't be a patty anymore. Oh, you're on to something, Rocky Solid. You're on to something. If I stack the patty, and then I get like toothpicks and I'll pin them together, that way it's all one patty. Well, it's not a patty anymore. It's a cylinder. It's I'm getting hungry. Sorry about that. So we talk about food a lot here. Talk about food a lot. But yeah, so I'm alone on Sandwich Station now, and it's very sad. Can we make LaMouse an official emote? Absolutely not. That will not be happening. There will be no LaMouse emote. If you want a LaMouse emote, you must subscribe to Dan and get his LaMouse emote, because I will not be having one. That will not be a thing on my channel. That is only available through Chaotic Tavern's channel. It's not available through mine. Because I don't like LaMouse. A 3-stream streak from Zim. Congratulations, getting that started. Will you reach the 105 that Random Moose Brains is at? And God knows what Metal Gear is at this point. I think Dan was at 20 yesterday. I think that's what it was at. Yeah, his reset. And then Axolotl's up there too. I want a penguin as a pet and name it in your honor, but the US won't allow it. Yeah, penguins aren't pets. Penguins aren't pets. No, we're not gonna keep. No. You don't have the supplies to take care of a penguin. We need constant attention. Constant attention! I'm telling you, we need constant attention. And we need a big pool, except for me. I don't want a big pool. I don't like water. But the other penguins, they need a big pool, and they need some rocks to climb on, and especially if the rock hoppers, they love rocks. It's right in the name. And they need fish. They need a lot of fish. And they need a place to walk around, because they usually, like walk a lot, so that you gotta give them room to walk, otherwise they'll get fat. Axolotl's at 151 stream streak today. That's wild. Shape matters with food, like normal chicken nuggets, but are great, but dino nuggies are those are the food. Dino nuggies are great. I can't have them. But I do think they are great. Can we pet the Poppy? No, Hachi. Well, there's a pet emote. There's a pet emote that's available. There's two of them, actually. There's old Poppy pet and there's new Poppy pet. There's two pet emotes. Yeah, there's that one, and then there's one that Tori made. I love the one that Tori made. It's very cute. It's very cute. Yeah, that one! That one! It's so cute. It's so cute. What can I say? I actually enjoy hanging out here. Yay! I make an enjoyable environment for Axolotl. And hopefully other pen pals, too. Should we give the penguins to leopard seal? No! No. Read the about the pet. Oh, no. What did it say? What did it actually say? Can we have a pet Poppy? Oh, I have a pet Poppy. No. I am a wild animal. You cannot contain me. I won't even go inside my igloo most of the time. I will not be contained. Okay, I probably will be because I don't like going outside all that much. But it'll be my own house. It'll be my own house. Very unhinged. I'm not unhinged. I'm perfectly hinged. There's a hinge. Whose laptop broke because the hinge broke? They're unhinged. Literally, their hinge is broken. I don't remember who it was. A Poppy plushie would be awesome. One day we'll get there, but I just don't feel like we have, because usually you have to sell a certain amount of them for them to be willing to make them, and I don't feel like we're at the point where we're gonna sell enough to get that barrier. I think we have to grow a little more before we can consider Poppy plushies. Yeah, you lost your stream streak at the movie theater, Panda. That was a sad time. That was a sad time. Well, I don't know what that is, Invisible Man. I'm unfamiliar with whatever that is. Is it appropriate? I don't know what it is. Can you add a Poppy point reward where we can buy oxygen? Why would you need to buy oxygen? What is this? The Lorax? Oxygen is free. You don't need to buy oxygen. Just breathe. Oh, breathe. The first one I get would be Smudge. Wait. First one what? A Poppy pet sounds like a Chia pet, but a penguin. We should make a Pen Poppy Chia pet where you grow my hair. Oh my god, that would be brilliant. Good morning, Zach. Hello. It's not morning time for me, but hello. It's a specific type of plush. Usually in anime and game characters. Oh, is it the one where they're sitting down with their little feetsies out? Is it that one? You got up close and personal with a penguin once? Did you give it a hug? Because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to touch penguins. They have oils on their feathers, and if you touch it, you can mess up their oils. The first person to get a Poppy plush would be Smudge. Yeah, Smudge would totally hit send on that. She would totally purchase that with her parents' credit card. Poppy mouse pad where the bow ties. That exists, Hachi. That exists. It is sitting in the corner of my room right now. I have 6 of them. I don't know what to do with them. I can't exactly sell them because I only have 6. And I don't know what to do with them. They've just been sitting there forever now. Poppy Chia pet where you can grow the bow tie. That's an even better idea, Cow King. Oh my god, a Poppy Chia pet where you grow the bow tie? Yes. Yes, that's a wonderful idea. That's a wonderful idea. I love it. I love it. Hit send. Send that. Ship that out. Rocky Solid. We don't make 6-7 jokes around here. That's ridiculous. We were on, our order system goes up into the thousands, and we were on 6,700 for a very long time. For, about 100 of them. And the teenagers kept noticing that the tickets all said 6-7 on them, and my god, it was so annoying. These teenagers, I swear! You're my favorite penguin, Oshi, and I have lots of Oshis, but I'm the only penguin one? Winning by default. Yeah. That's what one of today's shorts is all about, is winning by default, and that's okay. I'm not telling you how old I am, it's a secret. I'm between 21 and 45. Somewhere in that range, okay? Somewhere in that range. I'm old enough to drink alcohol in the United States, but I'm young enough to not be a hag. Dan, I'm not a hag. I'm not a hag. That's yes. You know, I keep forgetting how old I am. Like, my coworkers will ask, and I'll tell them how old I am, because I'm not hiding that in real life. And like, I'm constantly wrong. I'm like, wait, no, I had a birthday. Wait a second, I had a birthday. And they're like, you forgot how old you are. I'm like, I totally did. Yeah, 100%. You're my only Twitch channel I watch. No one else captures my interest enough. I'm sure there are plenty of other good streamers out there. Some of the Fried Rice and Friends group is pretty good. They're pretty solid streamers. I like them. I watch their content. I'm still saying she's 33. Oh my god. You're over 25 if you have to remember. That's fair. That's fair. She'll deny any age you throw out in chat. However, I can confirm she's between 21 and my age. Well, I don't know what your age is. You don't have to share. You can keep that a secret. Poppy's a penguin. Penguins do not care for your linear expression of the time, or the calendar. 72 in dog years. I don't think that's quite right. My dog is, how many, what's 15 times 7? 7, 35, 7, 85. He is 105? Did I, oh, oh, 8. Yeah, I added 1. Why did I? Because I carried over 1. You add 3 to 7, and that makes 10, and then you have 105. Yes. 5 times 7. 7 times 5 is 35. You carry the 3. 7 times 1 is 7. Add 3, that's 10. That's 105. Yes! My dog is 105 years old. Who's your favorite superhero? I don't have a favorite superhero. I don't follow superheroes very much. Oh no, math. Yes, math. We like math. Math good. Math helps the world go around. It also calculates the world going around. It may not make the world go around, but we can calculate it going around. From which universe? Wait. I think he just means in general. Your favorite superhero is Ben 10. My favorite superhero is Danny Phantom. That's what I've decided right now. You made me come up with one. I came up with one. It's Danny Phantom. He's my favorite superhero. He's great. When he was just 14, his parents built a very strange machine. That's pretty amazing. Hello, Metal Gear. Welcome in. Oh, were you at the gym? Oh, getting swole, getting swole, getting fit, getting healthy. I'm none of those things. Darren is at a 70 stream streak. That's a pretty big stream streak. Brent 10 is a pretty solid pick. Danny Phantom was my childhood. Mine too. I watched Danny Phantom a lot. Editor, moderator, husband Dan is not your favorite superhero? Well, he's not a superhero. He's super, and he's my hero, but he's not a superhero. So that doesn't work. He's super duper awesome, and he is like my hero. Because like he does so much, but he's not a superhero. The word combined is not him. That's superheroes can like do stuff and like special stuff that other people can't. Well, other people probably can't edit my videos for free. Maybe he is a superhero. He uses his powers of editing to grow your community. The life of Danny Phantom is terrifying because by logical standards he died and then his own ghost possessed his body. Yes! And it's pretty impressive that his body doesn't rot away. He brings me Nutella. I can buy my own Nutella sometimes. I bought my Nutella this week. I went grocery shopping with my mom and we bought Nutella. She's allergic to Nutella, but I bought it anyways. I have a sneaking suspicion you secretly eat McDonald's while lying about your healthy eating habits. I can't eat anything from McDonald's. I cannot have McDonald's. I've never said it. I was eating Nutella off a spoon during the starting soon screen. In what world do I seem healthy? Puffin superiority, no! Stormmaster King, no! Did you come over from YouTube? Are you the YouTube one, or do I have two separate people claiming Puffin superiority today? Don't they have salad at McDonald's in the US? I have no idea if they have salad in the at McDonald's. I know they did back in like 2010, or was it 10? 15? 20? When was the last time I ate at a McDonald's? At least 3 years ago. Other than milkshakes, I will occasionally go there and get myself a milkshake, but the milkshake machine's always broken, so I don't get a milkshake very often. Thought he spliced his DNA. I mean, yeah, but I think the story where he died and possessed his own body is better. They don't have salads at McDonald's in Canada anymore? They do, but it's about as good as what you can get from a convenience store. I have no idea. I haven't looked at the McDonald's menu in a while. I've not taken a gander at it. I just assume I can't have anything there because it all has gluten in it. Even their fries have gluten in them. I had to make a Twitch account to declare Puffin superiority. Oh, to get it on screen? Yeah, you have to be on Twitch to get it on screen. There is no Puffin superiority around here. I am. Oh, and Punch is here to bully the penguin too. Oh God, we have people bullying the penguin. The Puffin? What about the Puffin? Love penguin, love penguin, love penguin. Yay! Love penguin! The salad is my go-to convenience store. Is pretty good, actually. You eat convenience store salad? That's a thing you eat? I used to eat salad after the buffet at, well, not the buffet, but like the pre-made salads at the grocery store. I used to eat those, but now I don't. They usually have too much stuff in them that I have to pick out, and I'm like, ugh, it's not worth it. I'm here to possibly bully the penguin. I haven't decided yet. Oh no. Hashtag protect the penguin. Protect the penguin! Protect the penguin! The penguin needs protection. Because I am weak and frail and don't go to the gym, so I am not swole. A tree fell on your house? Did you tell it not to? It can't legally fall on your house if you tell it not to. Have you tried telling it that it's not allowed to be there? I'm sorry. But yeah, that kind of sucks. That doesn't just kind of suck. That just actually just straight up sucks. Did it damage the house a lot, or is it just more of a you need to get it off the power lines, or is there a hole in your roof? We don't have good convenience stores around here. You live in Texas, they have QT, which is good. Oh, I've never heard of QT. Wait, your ice cream machines work in Scandinavia? They work? I've never found a working ice cream. It broke the roof? No! You need one of those to keep the rain out and to keep the birds out. The flying birds, not the penguins. The penguins won't come in through your roof. We're polite. We'll use the front door. But the other birds, quick trip. Oh! I like cutie better. I would call it a cutie. That, because it sounds like cutie. Like cutie pie. Yeah. Penguin is not a chicken, therefore she is not yeetable. That is accurate. I cannot slowly descend like a chicken can. A chicken can soften their fall with their winged feathered wings. I cannot. When I was little, the ice cream machine always worked. Yeah, I remember getting ice cream as a kid, but lately, every time I try and go get a milkshake, they're like, sorry, the milkshake machine's down. I'm like, have you considered fixing it? Have you considered calling the repairman about this? Can you get a repairman out here to make the milkshake machine work? Because I want a milkshake. You got tarps over the hole in your roof? I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And that sounds like what you gotta do. It's not broken, it's just a hassle to clean. I don't care! So was the colada machine at Dunkin', but we cleaned that. It was basically an ice cream machine. We don't have that anymore, but it was basically an ice cream machine. They're self-cleaning, but they have an error in them. Essentially like pressing a reset button, but due to contract, corporate McDonald's has the ice cream machine companies. Yeah, they probably have to have a third party come out and fix them, even though they could just fix it themselves. Yeet the penguin into water? I don't yeet me into water, otherwise you're gonna see a penguin drown. You're gonna see what happens when a penguin doesn't come back up. The thing about McDonald's ice cream machines is that McDonald's is the only one company can come out and fix them nationwide. That's dumb. That's silly. I don't like that. That's a silly system and I don't like it. Get a new system, that way I can have a milkshake reliably. I want to reliably have milkshakes. McDonald's should get a sign above. You know how like hotels have vacancy signs where when they run out of vacancy it says no vacancy, when it has a vacancy it says vacancy? They should get one of those for ice cream where it says ice cream versus no ice cream, like they have a little light that tells you when the machine's down. You are lactose intolerant, no milkshake for you. I don't care. I'll just take the little medicines that go with it, and then I'll be fine. I'll take the little medicine, I'll take that, and then I'll be A-okay, and then I'll have my milkshake, and it'll be a good time. Protect the penguin. You gotta protect the penguin from herself. She's a nuisance to herself. Magic computer to reset the software. This is sounding dumber and dumber as we go. We'll just make it so that we can fix our own machines, you know? Let the employees fix the machine. The McDonald's by your job, the ice cream machine always works? That's rigged. How come you get ice cream? I want ice cream. As a person with lactose industry, the intolerant consume the most lactose in the business. We do. We are ravenous for lactose. I know we can't tolerate it, but man, do we want it. You're a bigger danger to yourself than Tippy is to himself. That's false. Tippy will try and climb into the oven if you leave the oven door open. He will try and climb into that oven to get the pizza. Do not, I would not do that. I would put a glove on before I dive into an oven. He does not. My backyard tree fell. It would take out 3 houses, ours and our neighbors. It's a pine tree over 130 feet tall. We have some huge trees around our house too. We got some massive trees. I get ice cream because I'm tall and have no allergies. I'm tall and I have a lot of allergies. I'm half of that. Oh, chat's moving. Tippy will accidentally yeet himself down the first stairs at the top. Yeah, he will. We have like a landing, like 3 stairs and then a landing and then the rest of the stairs. And multiple times he has thrown himself down the 3 stairs and ended up on the landing. Thank God we have that landing. Otherwise, he would have gone down all of the stairs, and that would have been bad. I have medicine. I'll take a double scoop of ice cream. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you so much for the follow, Storm Master King. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Given a chance in a big enough oven, would you? Don't lie to your parents. I would never. I'm not 3 foot, I'm 3'6". Ha! Gotcha there. I bought an ice cream machine for the same company for personal use, broke down in a week. That's pretty pathetic. That's sad. Yeah. I had a snow cone machine as a kid. I also had an easy bake oven. Did you guys ever have easy bake ovens? I had an easy bake oven, and I'd make little brownies in there. Hello, Artemis. Welcome in. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I had an easy bake oven, and I would make little brownies, and I would almost always burn myself on the little metal tray, and it was a great time. It was a great time. I had a little easy bake oven. Although it became very hard to find the little package, like the pre-packaged like stuff to make the easy bake oven food. It became very difficult to find that after a while because easy bake ovens like grew out of like happiness. My sis burned her hands. Yeah. Apparently, using a really, really hot, like basically a light bulb to cook your brownie is not a good idea. And children don't always use the tongs. They just reach in there for the brownie and then they get burned. They just burned their little fingies. I don't even know how you'd reach in there. The opening was pretty small. Like you couldn't really. Well, I guess if you have little kid hands, you could reach in there. Little baby hands. So, real talk. I had a coworker come into work today. She was really sick. She was coughing up her lungs. It was really bad. And she left early, but around noon, I started getting a little hoarse. And I'm concerned that she got me sick. And I'm going to be so mad if she got me sick because the next 2 days are my days off. And if I'm sick on my days off, I'm going to be livid. I'm going to be so mad. Got an easy bake oven, burnt one brownie, and never touched it again. That sounds like something I would do, but I actually. Don't red lamps give off radiation when they're bright? I don't know. It wasn't a red lamp though. It was yellow. I think. You wouldn't have to take sick time then? I don't care. I don't have sick time. What are you talking about? I work at a Dunkin'. I can call out, but I don't get paid for it. I don't have sick time. Love the video, so thank you! Have a good night, and I hope everything works out. I hope everything goes okay. Have a good night. Bye-bye! They give off infrared red light, yes. Oh, infrared, whatever that means. I recommend like a vitamin water pack thing for like my sickness. I don't even know if I'm sick yet. I have a little bit of a cough. But that could just be a tickle in my throat. That could be just a little tickle. We'll find out. We'll see. They boost your immune system, but I don't know if I can have them. I'd have to read all the ingredients, and that would take forever. And well, it wouldn't take that long. And then I'd have to be like, does this natural and artificial flavoring mean lemon, or does it not mean lemon? That is the question. I sit there wondering that question a lot. Those natural flavorings it lists, does that mean lemon? Praise be Mama Penguin as she kept Poppy alive long enough to reach adulthood. Praise to Mama Penguin! Yay! She did do a great job. I barely ended up in the ER. It was very occasional that I ended up there, and it was almost always to get staples in my head or glue. I cracked my head open a lot. Or it just got really big cuts on it. Yeah, I had. Can you tell? Can you tell I have a lot of head injuries? Can you tell? Nah, you can't tell. You can't tell. It's a secret. You didn't know until I told you. You didn't know. It was. How many penguins fit inside your hair? Just me. Just me. I'm the only penguin. I am the penguin. What do you mean? Hi, Titus. Welcome in. I only know from the other head injury story time. Yeah, we had story time about it once with the wood splitter, with the wood splitter incident. Yeah, that was a thing. I'm lucky to be alive, but I made it through. It was turned off. We're good. Oh, it was still sharp, but it was turned off, so that's all good. Oh. That was a time in my life. That was a wild time in my life. Oh my goodness. It makes me shudder just thinking about how close I was to not being here. Like, oh. Although I'm convinced if it was turned on, we wouldn't have been over there. Like, if there was a giant spinning blade, I feel like we would have been smart enough to stay away. Posture check. To find her allergies, go to the About section in your bio. You can click on her profile and scroll down. You can also find her Discord there. That's true! That's true, Weevil! You can find my Discord, you can find my YouTube, which you probably came over from my YouTube. Most of you find me from YouTube, and Twitch's discoverability is not ideal. So most of you find me from YouTube, and then you come over here, and then you're like, oh, I found your Twitch, and I'm like, oh, good job! And then we're excited. Ba ba ba. A cursed fun fact. I don't think I want to hear it. I don't think I'm interested in that. I don't want anything cursed in my chat. I don't want that. Tell Mama Penguin I said thank you for raising the penguin to a somewhat functional adult. Yeah, I'll let her know. I'll let her know. She'll be like, ah, that's so nice of them. Or she'll just be confused. She might just be confused. She understands that I'm a streamer and everything, and she knows what's going on, but sometimes she still gets confused. She didn't like this model at first. She was like, I like the other model better. But it's grown on her. She likes this model now. To find people on Twitch, you either come from YouTube or be sent by someone on a raid. Yeah, pretty much. You can just scroll and find random people, which I do occasionally. I go and find random small streamers. That way I can raid them later. Like, I interrogate them and then I raid them at a later time. But I don't usually do that. I do search up penguins from time to time just to see if there's any penguins live. Just to check it out. See what my species is up to. Many much pengoos? Yes, many much pengoos. Many penguins. I have found at least 3 penguins just searching penguins. I found more than that, but some of them I watched their channel for a minute and I was like, not this one. Not this one. There's an audience for everybody, but I was not the intended audience for that one. That was not aimed at me. Their target audience is not Pen Poppy. That's for certain. I don't know who it is. I'm sure they exist, but it wasn't me. Did you know that that's apparently a thing where people have a trouble understanding that they're not the target audience of stuff all the time? Like, they wouldn't understand why, like, I don't know, let me think of an example real quick. Like, if there was a commercial for adult diapers, they'd be like, but I don't need adult diapers. And you're like, yeah, but somebody does, and the commercial goes to everybody. So, like, it's not for you. And they'll be like, yeah, but I don't need them. I'm like, yeah, I know that, but somebody does. You're not the target audience. Just ignore the commercial. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. But they just can't quite fathom why the target audience isn't them. This also happens with just other content, like some of, like, let's say, Dan's content isn't for everybody. It's for a good chunk of people, because it's funny stuff. But it's not for everybody. But they wouldn't understand that. They'd be like, why is this not what I want to watch? I'm like, because it's not made for you. It's not your content. Go away. But like, you don't have to go. You can still watch it. I don't know. Even if you're not the target audience, you're still allowed to watch it. But you just might not like it, you know? I don't know. I've seen it happen a few times, and I don't know exactly what to do about it. Like, if you come into my stream and you're looking for someone being real vulgar and joking around and doing inappropriate stuff, you're in the wrong spot, buddy. You're not gonna find that here. We are a family friendly stream. You're in the wrong spot, bud. It's not gonna happen. Hi, Admiral. Welcome in. Welcome. I'll leave then. You're looking for vulgar content? Why? Why are you doing that? You're leaving me? Okay, I mean, if this isn't what you want, it's fine. I'm not upset. It's okay. Bye, pen pal. I'll miss you. Admiral just yelled everything is not okay. Why? Why? What's not okay? I put it in the Discord. I have the just chatting screen up. I have volume on. I said welcome. I have swishy hair. What is not okay? Zim just yelled everything is not okay. What is not okay? What is wrong? They made the penguin cry. Pen pals, it's time to riot. I did not cry. I just got a little sad. I did not cry. I got a little sad. I got a little sad. Poppy, everything is okay. Your regulars are here to support you. They were just joking. They weren't actually leaving. They were just joking around. They were just being silly. You drew me? Well, if it's a family-friendly drawing, you're welcome to put it in the fan art of my Discord. Only if it's an appropriate drawing, and if it's not AI. There's also a rule about not having AI art in the fan art section. We don't want that there. That's not where that goes. It kind of doesn't go anywhere if it's AI art. But if it's not AI art and it is family friendly, drop it in the Discord. Those are my two stipulations. Already did. All right. I love it. I love it. I like it. It's good. It's good. Good art. Good art. I like. Only Dan can make the penguin cry and live to tell the tale. He usually makes me cry of happiness. That's usually how that goes. I cry of joy because he does stuff like make me birthday cards and gather all my friends up to make birthday cards for me and stuff like that and yeah, and then I cry. I was so taken aback by that. We need I tried checking yesterday what Poppy's birthday is, but the website was down. Let's see if the website's still down today. It is up. Okay, let's go find out. November 14th, I was right. It's called Twitch Tracker. You can just search up any streamer that you watch. You can actually search up anybody, but any streamer that you watch, you can search them up and see what their statistics are. You can see how many views they average. You can see how much they stream. You can see what games they stream. You can see how often they stream. You can see clips from their stream. You can see all sorts of stuff. You can see their rank compared to other streamers. It's pretty impressive stuff. I currently am ranked 112,251. That is my current rank as of right now. I don't know if that's good or not, but that's my rank. It's yellow. I think yellow is good. Yellow sounds good. It changes colors depending on what you are. For a while, I was in the 90,000s, and I was blue. Blue is better than yellow, apparently. They decided that blue is better than yellow. So, but it fluctuates. It goes up and down because it compares the last 90 days. I think is what it compares. Not high enough. We need to make that bigger. Don't we need to make it smaller? We want to get closer to number 1. We want to be smaller numbers. We must grow. Grow, pen pals, grow. I will also grow. I will also grow as a person. Not really. This is as good as you're getting. I put all my effort in. This is as good as we're getting. This is I'm top quality at this point. I'm not good quality, but I'm top quality. This is all you're getting out of me. The only reason I'm not your number 1 is because you're a moderator to somebody else. That's fair. Moderators be busy. Moderators be busy. They got moderation to do. They got moderation to do. And stuff. Like, we got Moderator Dan. Moderator Dan has a lot of hours logged on my channel. I'm sure he has an absurd amount of Pengu points. Twitch is playing by golf rules. Yeah, you want to be number 1. You want the lowest number. He was number 1. Yeah. I'll tell you what rank a couple other popular ones are at. I can't spell Twitch. I search up Iron Mouse from time to time because I can. Iron Mouse is rank 102. Just 102. That's that. No thousands, no 100,000s, just 102. That's it. There's only 101 people that have more betterer than her on Twitch. That's how amazing she is. Can you see individual watch time? No. No. Look at that. Look at her go. Look at her go. That's amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know who Iron Mouse is. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not everybody knows. Not everybody. I certainly didn't know when I started streaming. I didn't know for a good 6 months into streaming. People would mention her. I'm like, I have no idea who that is. I've never heard of this person. They're a very popular VTuber. A very popular VTuber. And they're pretty cool. I haven't watched much of their content because I don't really watch their type of content, but I like watching streamers where I can yap with them like this kind of environment. You can't really yap with Iron Mouse. That doesn't really work. She has an average of 7,000. Iron Mouse was the first VTuber I ever watched. Yeah. My first VTuber was Corone. I don't know if she's popular enough for you guys to know who that is. I don't know how popular she is. I don't even know how to spell Corone, therefore I can't look her up on Twitch. I don't even know if she has a Twitch. She might not even have a Twitch. I saw her on YouTube, so she might not have a Twitch. I don't know. Is one of the most famous corporo VTubers Poppy? I don't know. But that's how you spell it. Let's look up and see if they have a Twitch. Corone. It's not that person, so I don't know. It's not that person either. It looks like they don't have a Twitch or it's spelled different. One of the two. Some VTubers are in corporations, so like it's like a group, like a VTuber corp, like kind of like an idol group, but of VTubers. I have this vision of Dan as a cyberpunk character, and it's so good, but I don't have the talent to bring it to life yet. Dan likes cyberpunk stuff. He thinks that's pretty cool stuff. Yeah. At least he used to. I don't know if he still does, but he used to. I mean, for goodness sake, his icon is a cog from like a gear. Yeah. I think that speaks for itself. Dan here, back me up. yeah, that thingy. That's his icon. Like his brand, I guess. Like, what now? Explain it to me like I was born in the 80s. I don't understand it myself. I can't do that. I barely understand it myself. I just know it's like a company where a bunch of VTubers work, and they have like advertisers, and they have like art people, and it's kind of like a big group, but like a corporation. Like they get paid to be in the group, and the corp takes a portion of the income as their payment. That's how it works, I think. I like Cyberpunk, but Arcanum and other industrial revolutions with magic settings are probably my favorite. Corpos can be pretty cool. They put out a lot of content, and they put a lot of quality content because they have the resources to do so. So they have some quality content. Like I think Iron Mouse is part of a corpo. I'm pretty certain. And they have lots of like music videos of Iron Mouse, and they're really cool to look at. They are essentially a talent agency, but for VTubers. Yeah, that one. That what Punch said. What they said. I don't really know. I'm just a penguin. Iron Mouse is currently. Oh, there was a big thing with that, right? Yeah. There was a big thing with Iron Mouse and Corpo, and yeah. That was a whole thing. I remember that. Sir, she's just a penguin. Hi, McPo. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome. There's a lot of horror stories from the community. Yeah, there's good ones and there's bad ones, but that's the same thing with everything. There's good and bad amongst everything. I like being a little indie VTuber. I like being independent. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and it's kind of fun. But I also technically have a Dan. So unlike a lot of indie VTubers who are literally doing everything by themselves, they're everything by themselves, I have a Dan. So I have a lot of support. So I have a little leg up a little bit. So that's my little extra step. Yeah, I like the independentness. I like being independent. Miss Independent. Bah, 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 bah. She is a king penguin. I am a king penguin, Punch. I am a king penguin. But yeah. So I plan on staying an independent one, even if I'm never going to apply to Corpse, I don't think, maybe. I don't want to ever use, like, absolutes, like, say never do it, because who knows what the future's gonna bring, but who knows for real. I don't have any intentions of ever applying to Corpo. Wouldn't you be a queen penguin? No, I'm a king penguin. I am the species king penguin. I am not of royalty. I am simply the species king penguin. There's no royalty in my blood. I am not... I was going to say something really mean. But I am not royalty. Like apples, there's a lot of good ones, but occasionally a bad one. Yeah. And the bad ones, they're rotten. They're gross. Have you ever bitten into an apple and got into, like, the really bad part? Ugh. Blech. Poppy's Twitch is overwhelming the product of her hard work. Her YouTube channel, however, is a responsibility I take seriously. Yes, I grow the Twitch as best as I can, and Dan powers the YouTube, and the YouTube funnels a lot of traffic to my Twitch, so honestly, he also has the Twitch part under wraps. I'm just here. I'm just here and I just talk at you guys a lot, and you guys talk back at me, and then we have a conversation. Yeah. Except sometimes I lose track of the conversation and then it all spirals, but that's okay. Chances are if you went corporate, you'd debut as a new VTuber. I don't want to be a new VTuber. I want to be a penguin. I am a penguin through and through. If I debuted as another animal or another thing, I would be being untrue to myself, because I am a penguin. That's just that's just what we are. Does Dan ever ask you to hit the comedy button? He does tell me to wake up. But no, wake up. He does be like, hey, you're too sleepy. I can't make content out of that. And I'll be like, oh, my bad. It's because I was sleepy. I was sleepy because I seemed sleepy in that video because I was sleepy. And that's what happened. There was eepies, and then it came through. What if you became an emperor penguin? You don't become you're born a king penguin, you die a king penguin. Always king penguin. You can't just evolve into an emperor penguin. Plus, I don't even know if I'd call that evolving. What does emperor penguins have on a king penguin other than a foot of height? They're not that much. They're not better than me. They're just taller than me. You're just the best penguin. Oh, thank you, Titus. Thank you. Emperor penguins are no better than me. Dan is the reason I discovered Poppy. I saw one of her shorts and went, ha, funny penguin. And then I found her live and showed up to about every stream since. Yeah. Okay, I gotta take a big sip. So would you say you came because of Dan, but you stayed because of me? Like you got here because Dan, but you stayed for Poppy? Am I doing an okay job at capturing my audience? Posture check. In this economy? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. We did it. I might be a little louder. I had to move closer to my mic to sit up straight. But, yeah, little sip. Alright, we'll take a little sip, too. Oh my god, look at all these redeems. You are capturing... Haha! I will get cages. No, I won't. I will not put you in cages. I will let you be free. Free pen pals. Free roaming pen pals. Free range pen pals. You are great at audience retention. I don't know about that. Well, I do have quite a few long-term pen pals. I do. But I also have a lot that come in for about a month or so, and then they fizzle out. They get bored of me, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they just get really busy in life. Free in the crowded igloo. Yeah, you can go outside the igloo. You can go in the front yard. That's where I am. I got here because of Dan, but stayed because I need to free Dan. Dan will not be freed. Dan will not be freed. I see the same 20 guys here every stream. We do have quite a few lurkers, too. We do, according to my statistics, I have a lot of lurkers. But I don't know if the statistics are accurate or not. I don't know. I don't know. It says I have quite a few lurkers. Because there's usually like 5 to 6 of you live in chat. And it says that there... What it says? What does it say? Oh, where's my mouse? It says there's 21 of you here. So... There's some lurkers. If Dan can't be freed, I guess I'll just be here forever. Yeah. That's the only option. I tend to play Minecraft while watching. Ooh, Minecraft. I like Minecraft. Is that Magic the Gathering? Is that what MTG stands for? Is that Magic the Gathering? I don't play any card games. I think they're a scam. I don't like buying stuff where I don't know what I'm getting. I don't like that. I like to purchase things that I know what I'll be receiving. Except I love playing the TCG Card Shop Simulator. I like the gamble on the cards. I do love a good gamble. I do love to gamble. And that's what card games seem like to me. They seem like gambling games because you're gambling on what you're going to get in the pack. But I mean, I guess if you're okay with that. If you're aware that you're gambling and you're okay with that, I guess it's fine. But it's not real money. When you're buying the physical cards, it's real money. You can buy singles just like the True, you could just do that. And then if you're just actually planning on playing, I know a lot of people who don't even play the game. They just collect the cards and sell them. I'm like, that sounds tedious. They don't do it in a scalping way per se. Like they like their cards and they keep certain ones. They have like a deck, but they never play. They never actually play the game. They just collect the cards. And then eventually they sell them. I gotta say that I have a lot of Pokemon cards that I've never had any intention on using because Dan bought me Pokemon cards. And it was fun to open the packs, but I don't know anything about them. Go Fish isn't a scam unless your sibling is cheating. I used to cheat at Candyland. True story, true story. When I was little, when we played Candyland, I would cheat. I would do it. I would somehow always have the card to the end. I always did. I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember how I managed to pull it off, but every time I would win because I'd always have that card. And I don't know if I grabbed it while shuffling or what I did, but I would always have that card. I did that. But only Candyland. Like, I'd play other games and I wouldn't even consider cheating. But Candyland, I just couldn't lose. I just couldn't do it. I lost plenty of other games without a problem. But Candyland was different. Candyland was a different time. It was a dark time. Dark time. Do you guys know what Candyland is? It's like it's a board game with you pull up a card and like it's like green, red, blue, and you move that many spaces. Poppy's the Candyland champ. I am the Candyland champ. Not for legitimate reasons, though. Because it is just a game of luck at the end of the day. There's no strategy to Candyland. I like playing single-player games when I watch Poppy so I can pause. I'm running Baldur's Gate 3. I've never played Baldur's Gate. Any of it. 1, 2, or 3. I assume there's a 1 and 2 if there's a 3. I've seen the game in some American series, but not in real life. Yeah, Candyland's fine. Candyland isn't a game of luck. It's predetermined once the game starts, which is the luck of predetermination. Yeah, it's luck. Other than, because there's no dice involved. So, like, once the game starts, it's already over. Like, there's no... It just goes the way it's gonna go. Poppy's predetermined to win. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I am gonna win. Listen to Poppy while I grind Warframe. That's what I'm doing right now. Warframe. I don't know that one. You pulled one of the cards you were looking for? That's always good, though. I don't fully understand, but I do understand that getting the thing that you want is good. That when you get the thing you want, that good. Yeah, yes. I can agree with that. Third person free to play robot ninjas. Robot ninjas? I'm interested. You have caught my attention. Well, would you look at that? They're robot ninjas. I looked it up. Space ninjas with wizard magic. Excuse me, I was yawning. That's a thing. Those are space ninjas. Yeah, okay. Enough said. Enough said. We have space ninjas in Warframe. That's a thing that we have. With wizard magic. They have magic too. Is it magic or is it robot like power? They decreased the no. I'm mad at Wizards of the Coast? Maybe is what that stands for? Space magic. Literally space magic we get from a black hole. The black hole has magic? I thought the black hole just ate things. I thought that's what the black hole just sucks things into it and devours them. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Lover of pasta, welcome in. I have to eat. Ironically, I am eating pasta today. It's gonna be gluten-free pasta. Does that count? Does gluten-free pasta count as eating pasta? Because I have to eat gluten-free pasta. It's like 15 years worth of lore, so we paraphrase a bit. Clip the nom noise. Nom 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 nom. It counts? Okay, perfect. We're having pasta tonight. Poppy, my brain hurts. Make the video finish itself. I'll yell at it. I'll yell at it. It's gonna have hamburger. Well, it's gonna have moose hamburger. My dad bought some moose meat and we need to use it up. So we're having moose meat again. Just appeared in your recommended. Your avatar is adorable. Thank you, stud. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love my model. I think I'm adorable too. If I do say so myself, and I do. I like the swooshy of the hair. I love the bouncy of the hair. It's very good. It's very good. And my skirt swishes. It's very good. It's very good. My bow tie bounces. Just a little bit though. The bow tie only bounces a little bit, but it does bounce. Think Warframe would be too overstimulating for Poppy? Probably. Probably. I'm very easily overstimulated. I get overwhelmed real fast. Real fast. For sure. For sure. For sure. It's a problem that I have. Where could we talk to other pen pals between streams somewhere with funny memes? I have this place where people post memes that they make on my Discord. On my Discord that you can get to through my Twitch About page. The Twitch About page has my Discord link as well as my YouTube link. So if you somehow found me through Twitch's discovery and you haven't found my YouTube yet, you can find my YouTube through the About section. If that's somehow how you ended up here. Most of you ended up here from the YouTube and came this way instead of the other way around. But some of you found me through Twitch on your own. I don't know how. But yes, there's a Discord, there's a YouTube, there's a Patreon, there's a frequently asked questions. There's some credits. I'd love to see Dan play if he streams solo on occasion. He does occasionally stream, but he doesn't play Warframe. I know that much. Yeah, I know he doesn't play Warframe. Plus, he doesn't have a lot of free time, so I don't know if he'd have time to play Warframe. It sounds like a time-consuming game. It sounds like a kind of grindy game. And grindy games can be time-consuming. At least it sounded grindy because I think one of you said you were grinding in it. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know. It's taken years from our lives. Yeah. But as long as you're having fun, that's what matters. Like, I spent a lot of time playing Sims as a kid, and I had a fun time doing it, but I definitely put in thousands of hours, that's for sure. Because you gotta get your sim, and then you gotta make them perfect, and then they start getting old, so you make another sim, and then they start getting old. And then you find out that there's anti-aging stuff if you use the whims and stuff, yeah. It's grindy, but it also doesn't have whatever that is, so you can play at your own pace. I don't know what that is. Motherload on Sims. Motherload on Sims, for sure. For sure. Or, Rosebud. Rosebud was a thing that you needed for money as well. That was another cheat code, as well as just testing cheats enabled true. That way you could just teleport around and stuff. You like stimulating games, but you can't handle crowds. I can get that. I don't handle crowds at all. I simply don't go in them. If there's an event and someone invites me to it, and there's going to be a crowd, I say no. And if they ask me why, I tell them straight up, it's because there's going to be a crowd there. And they're like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. I'm like, is there going to be a crowd there? They're like, I mean, a small one. I'm like, that's too much. That's too much. I'm not going. I'm not doing it. I don't go to any community event because they all have crowds, and I'm not equipped to deal with that. I'm not equipped with that kind of ability. It's not in my strategies. I have avoidance strategies. I have avoidance strategies where I avoid the problem. Fear of missing out. Oh. But yes, I avoid. Avoid. Is there a crowd? Yes, avoid. It's a very effective plan. It's a very effective plan. I also avoid just regular stuff. You're saying you're never going to go to the rodeo with Cozy and me? Correct. Is it a crowded rodeo, or is it like a very not crowded rodeo? Is there a crowd there? Because I don't like crowds. I can't handle crowds. I just can't do it. Do you want to see a penguin have a meltdown? Because that's what you're going to see. You're going to bring the penguin to the rodeo, and I'm going to get escorted out of the building because I'm having a meltdown. That's happened. I've been escorted out of Disney World. Where I was escorted out of the Disney park because I had a meltdown. I'm not proud of it, but I think it's hilarious. Because I don't remember it very well. But we ended up getting separated from my brother because he did not get escorted out. And, they more were saving me than anything else. I wasn't being kicked out. They were rescuing me because they found me crying and standing, like, hyperventilating and all that fun stuff. So they escorted me out in the sense that they were like, you need to get out of here, don't you? I'm like, yeah. And they helped me get out. They brought my mom with me, though. I wasn't alone. My mom came with me. I was a youngin'. They took her to Animal Kingdom. I did go to Animal Kingdom. Wait, did I? I don't remember now. It's a very simple Poppy flowchart. Are there people there? Yes. No. No go. It's a no-go for me. I would go back to Disney, though. I think now that I'm an adult, I can handle crowds a little bit better. And Disney does tend to be spread out. Like, there's definitely groups of people, but, like, it's not too crowded. The problem is we got trapped by the fireworks. There was fireworks that night, and everyone congregated, and I got trapped, and I couldn't get out. So, I got trapped within the people, and that was bad. That was a bad time. That was a bad time for me. Are there any people there? Yes. Poppy panic. Full Poppy panic. Full panic episode. Go, go, go. Activate. Poppy superpower. Full meltdown. Activate. I'd say Disney has more of a crowd than a rodeo. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe. Maybe if we go, like, really early, so we're, like, the first ones there. It's usually, like, the entrance and the exit that get me. Because the entrance has everybody crowding up to get into one little spot, and the exit's the same thing. Everyone's crowded up to get to one little spot. So that's usually where they get me, is entering and exiting the building. That's where it hits. It's where it hits the hardest. And yeah. You went to Disney during the 50th anniversary event? That's super cool. That's wild. That cost a lot of money. Poppy should play Persona. I don't know what Persona is, but I've heard that before. You're not the first person to suggest that game to me. I still don't know what it is, though. Obviously, I haven't listened to the suggestions, as I don't know what it is. It's Peak is what it is? No, Peak is Peak. Peak is Peak. You went to COVID in 2020? You did that? You went to COVID in 20. You went to Disney in 2020? I went to COVID in 2020 and 2021. Yeah. I've caught COVID twice. We always show up early and we leave early too. Yeah. That's how you do. That's it. It's an all-day thing. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All in rodeo grounds. Oh, but where would I eat? Are you allowed to bring in outside food? Because I would have to bring in my own food for me to be able to eat. I would have to bring my own snackies because they're not going to have snackies for me. They're just not. I can't eat a lot of stuff, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff I can't eat, and I want snackies. Gonna go shut my brain off for a little while. Have a wonderful stream. Have a good sleep. I assume that's what you're doing. Have a good rest. Good night. Good night. Persona is a turn-based JRPG where you level characters, you battle monsters, and the story is a head trip and a half. I don't know what that means. I don't understand what that means. Just eat shrimp funnel cake with lemonade. Perfect. Your laptop doesn't have any more space in it. Get a better laptop. That's not feasible. That's not feasible. That costs money. Money's a thing. Persona is web D&D. Good question. Usually no outside food or drink beside water, but I bet you they make exception for food allergies. I can bring in a doctor's note. I'll bring in a doctor's note with some snackies. And be like, "Hey, do you have gluten-free, citrus-free food here? And shellfish-free? Probably all shellfish-free. It's Texas. Do you have gluten-free and citrus-free food here? That includes preservatives. Is your food preserved? Because if it is, I can't have it. I can't have preserved foods. That don't work. That stuff's preserved with citrus. Not always, but a lot of times. With a sprinkle of a dating sim. Ah, classic. We Baldur's Gate. I can't tell whether you guys are trying to sell me on Persona or push me away from it. The information I'm getting is quite conflicted. I don't know what our goal is here. Are we yay or nay for Persona? Like, I need a straight answer because I don't understand what you guys are saying. I don't understand whether you're saying positive things or negative things. Zim wants me to play it. Zim thinks it's good. Zim thinks it's good. I don't know. You guys are giving me conflicting information. Some of this stuff is like, oh, that's cool. And some of it's like, that's not so cool. They make animes about the game if you want to check. They make animes about the game? That's crazy. I have 0 experience, so I can't put any input. That's valid. It's always good to know when you're not, you know, ready in a position to answer a question. That's always good. Try Persona 7. There's 7 of them. There's at least 7 of them. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of games. I'm getting sleepy. We're only an hour and a half in. That's not good. That's not good at all. We can't be getting sleepy yet. We gotta stay awake. Wake up. I'm gonna take a drink of water. That might help. Each one is different. I believe it. I didn't know we were past Persona 5. There's 2 more now. Apparently. I don't know. Any more information can be put in the game suggestion section in Discord, where Poppy won't read, but Dan might force it. I do read them. I just don't always listen. I just don't. Yeah. I do read them, though. I read everything you guys put in my chats. I can bring it onto the fairgrounds, but not into the stadium. I'll keep it in my bag. I won't eat it in the stadium. I won't eat it there. I'll eat it on fairgrounds. I'll keep it tucked away in my bag during stadium time. I won't bring it out. It's just going to be an oatmeal granola bar. That's all it is. It's just oatmeal bars. I buy them in bulk because that's all I can eat for snackies. I also buy Chips Ahoy gluten-free cookies. But that's a whole different thing. Did I find the Easter eggs? They're Easter eggs? But it's not April. Or March. What are we talking about? When I made a giant post? Oh, I might not have. If it's a giant one, I'm just gonna skim it to make sure it's appropriate. I'm not gonna read through it. Probably. I might read through it. If it catches my interest, I might. But for the most part, if it's gigantic, I don't see a gigantic one from you. Where'd you put it? I don't see a gigantic one from you. Oh, this one. Maybe this one? I don't know. Are Easter eggs painted by penguin eggs? Or are the Easter eggs painted penguin eggs? No, we do not paint penguin eggs. Only chicken eggs. No, we do not. Penguin eggs are for penguins to be hatched from. That is it. We do not eat penguin eggs. We do not paint penguin eggs. We do not play pass with penguin eggs. That is what chicken eggs are for. Chicken eggs are more readily available. You can play with the chicken eggs, but not the penguin eggs. Paint them like a baseball. No. No, we're not doing that. That's frowned upon. That's frowned upon in this society, and the society is my society. That's the society I'm discussing, is the one that I've created. Plant. Yeah, egg poppy. We got egg poppy in chat. Big sip? Alright, I can do that. Hydration sounds good. Yep, I almost choked on that. I almost choked on water again. My throat is getting awfully sore, and I'm going to have an absolute fit if my coworker got me sick. She should not have come to work today if she was as sick as she says she was. And she sounded pretty sick. So she should not have come to work today. It was not worth me getting sick over. And getting sick on my days off at that. That's what bothers me the most. I don't even get out of work for it. I have to go to work still. Well, I'll probably be better by my next shift. Like, my days off, I'm going to spend in bed being yucky. That's not fair. That's not fair. I want to not be yucky on my days off. Thank you very much. That's what I want. I want to feel good and great and fabulous. Yeah. Dan, are you there? Dan, are you there? Are you editing? Dan, are you editing? Dan, what are you doing? Dan. That's McPo. That's not Dan. Hi, Dan. Hi. I was wondering if you had like a topic to talk about or something. What do I want? I was hoping you could help me. I'm running out of things to talk about. And I was hoping you would want you would have a suggestion of some sort or something to put me on a tangent. I was hoping pickles. Well, there are dill pickles and there are bread and butter pickles and there are sweet pickles, and the only good ones out of those are dill pickles. We could talk about the bowl you exploded by touching. It's not my fault. Hi, random video guy. You're on YouTube today. She used space magic. Greetings, Dan. I did accidentally explode a bowl. I was holding it. It had handles, and I was holding it. And I started putting water in it because I was going to defrost the hamburger in the water because the internet said that was a good suggestion. And I was going to do that. And when I was doing that, the handle just shattered. It just shattered into like 3 giant pieces in my hand. And like, it could have stabbed me if it would have been pointy. Like, it's a good thing they didn't get pointy because I could have been stabbed. And unfortunately, it's not my bowl. It's my mom's bowl. So I broke my mom's bowl. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break your bowl. It's not my fault. It just shattered on its own. I don't know what I did. I didn't do it. I was using it as intended. Intended use, and it broke. I don't know what to say. Does that ever happen when you're holding Dan's hand? Dan, does your hand ever just randomly shatter into 3 separate pieces when I hold your hand? Maybe Poppy's superpower is destroying bowls. I don't think so. I don't. Well, maybe. I did it. I did successfully. Once in a blue moon. Well, yeah, sometimes I get shots and I have to hold your hand when they give me the needle, and then and then they stab me, and then I my hand goes tight, and then your fingers break. But it's just not my fault. It's not my fault. They stabbed me with a needle. You matrix the bowl. The water probably began crystallizing and expand. The water was in the bowl. It's a ceramic bowl. And the water was in the bowl, and I was holding the handle, but I was only holding one handle. So all the way it was on one handle. I was holding it with one handle and not 2 handles. And I'm guessing that's probably what did it, is that I had all the weight on one handle instead of distributing it between the 2 handles. I'm guessing that's why it broke. But in general, I don't know why it broke. A bowl that can't handle water isn't a good bowl. I agree. It could not handle a little bit of. I didn't even fill it with water, and it just broke. It just died on me. I don't know. It was a tragic accident, and I'm never gonna recover from it because that means I broke my mom's stuff, and I feel bad. I'll have to buy her a new bowl, one that doesn't break when you touch it. We can all agree Poppy did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. My ex melted an entire bowl trying to make cookies. I did not melt. They melted my spatula. My spatula got melted, and I don't know how, but I'm not impressed. She's just a penguin. I am just a penguin. My spatula's been melted. My spatula's been melted, and I'm upset about it. Are you gonna get a top hat and monocle? No, I'm perfect the way I am. I don't need a top hat and monocle. I have glasses on. Why would I need a monocle? Our former roomie didn't break our bowl. She stole them. That's true. She did take an entire set of Tupperware. Really, really good Tupperware, too. Yeah, that happened. That happened. Yeah. I don't have anything to add to that. That kind of just put a damper in the conversation, Dan. You just kind of brought the mood down, didn't ya? Look at you. Crashing out. Making me crash out, but not like crashing out is usually like violent and scary and stuff. I'm just calm now. You did say the earmuffs would be cute. I did. The earmuffs would be pretty cute. Thank you for the bits. For the amount of bits that I don't want to say out loud. The amount of bits that you have given me. Thank you. You need a monocle and single colored contact lenses. But I like my brown eyes. They're brown because penguin eyes are brown. I had to outbid Dan. Oh, Dan was at 25. Yeah, you are now in first place. You are first place on bits. That is accurate. That is an accurate statement. I can see it in I see it in the thing. Cheer to take third place. Good. Yay. Okay. I stretched and I coughed. That's a weird combination. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. All right. So we're gonna oh my god. I'm not impressed. I think I am genuinely starting to get sick, and I am not impressed. I'm actually super mad because this should not have happened. This should not have happened. I have a very crap immune system. I'm not very good at keeping myself healthy. McPo also donated that same amount of that same amount of bits that the other person donated, that Zim donated. They also donated the same amount of bits. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate the unspecified amount of bits. And then one more bit from Zim. One more. Coughing up a lung? Yeah. Please don't infect me. I'll do my best. I'll try and keep it to myself. You know, I'll do my best. I can't make any promises, but I'll do my best. Excuse me. Club Penguin toggle how much? I think that's a marvelous idea, but I don't know if it's actually feasible. But that would be really cool to have a second model that is Club Penguin. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Like a Club Penguin Poppy, like a Club Penguin with a bow tie on it. That'd be. Just make a PNG. I could do that. I could do that. Interesting. I used to love Club Penguin. Same. I had Puffles. I had a beautiful house. I had thousands of outfits. I had so much going for me on Club Penguin. I can't believe they took it down. I can't believe them. I'd still be playing it if it was still there. I do know that you can still play on the world, but I got my first iPad just to play Club Penguin Island. I don't know what that is. I don't know Club Penguin Island. I had Club Penguin on my DS. I had Club Penguin on the DS. I had that. You never played Club Penguin? You missed out. You missed out and it's gone. You missed out and it's gone. Sorry, bud. It's all over now. It's all gone. Poof. You can still technically play it. It's the world is up, but it's not official. It's not Club Penguin. It's not the same. It's not the same. It was the immediate successor of Club Penguin. Oh, I never heard of it. Strange, strange. I thought Club Penguin was just an online game. They had spin-off games. They had like the DS game and they had other games. I don't know what consoles they were on, but like they did have other games. It's not the same. They won't ban you for saying swears. Yeah, you can speak your mind now. Club Penguin was a good time. I enjoyed it. That's kind of where Poppy's shape is from. Is Club Penguin penguins. That's why my hair is shaped the way it is because I'm shaped like a Club Penguin penguin. A chef's hat? Because I cook? Because I know how to cook? Yes, I used to be a cook, but then I had to quit that job and I'm really sad about it. My night vision has not improved since getting new glasses. I still can't see at night. It's still tragic and I hate it. So, I will never be able to drive at night ever again, probably. Which limits my life a lot. It's very limiting. One of the pen pals allowed to live in the... You can visit the igloo during the day, but you can't live in the igloo. You have to go home at night. Making your bow tie spin around would be a fun option. I don't know the logistics of that, and I'm not going to ask the person that did my rigging to do that. Elite Squid has reached a 3-stream streak. Congratulations on starting that stream streak. Take a nap in the igloo? Oh. I guess I never specified you can't nap in the igloo. Well, it's too late now. But there's a chair in the igloo? Yeah, yeah. $5K channel points to change your shoes. Yeah, totally, yeah. I'm totally changing my shoes. They're purple right now. Yeah, totally. I'm totally wearing shoes. I'm not barefoot. Or socked foot, I guess. I wear shoes. What amenities are in the igloo? Oh boy, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be some disappointed if you're wondering about the amenities in my igloo. Well, you see, there's not running water, so don't count on that. There's not a stove. We don't have one of those. There's not a couch. We don't have one of those. There's not a fridge. We don't have one of those. There's not a bed. I have one of those. What do I have? I have that chair. And Walter. I have Walter. Walter's in the igloo. He keeps things nice and tidy. He sweeps up the snow, I guess. I don't know. Is there Wi-Fi in the igloo? Yes. It is canon that there's Wi-Fi in the igloo. I'm streaming from the igloo right now. There is Wi-Fi in the igloo. So somewhere in that igloo is a desk with a computer set up and a monitor and stuff. And a microphone and all that good jazz. There's somewhere in that igloo that is set up. Probably right behind Walter. A snow cone machine? Well, the snow cone machine is outside. It's called the ground. Penguins cannot fly, so why fly? Why no fly?
Wait, wait.
What? So no why fly? What? No, I have Wi-Fi. You might want to up your igloo game. No. It's perfect. It's perfect the way it is. It's perfect. It's the bare necessities. You can sit down and stare at the wall. Yeah. The wall's made of ice. It's a good icy wall. Yes. Tweet. I watched a video of guinea pigs the other day. That was really cute. Do you eat bugs off the ground? Why would you ask me a question like that? What kind of question is that? Thank you for the bit. Please buy me some cherry-flavored snow cones. I don't have cherry flavoring, nor do I have a snow cone machine. But I could get you some snow from the ground and make sure it's not dirty. I'll get you some clean snow off the ground and put it on a stick. And then you can have that. It'll be snow flavored. Of course she does. She's a snow chicken. I do not eat bugs off the ground. I do not eat bugs off the ground. Are there even any bugs in Antarctica? Well, you see, I'm not in Antarctica. I live amongst the humans now because I got kicked out of my aquarium. Can you buy me a Costco chicken? No. Go buy... I don't even have a Costco card. You have to buy it yourself. I don't even have a Costco card. She eats bugs off a plate. I don't eat bugs. I'm not saying I wouldn't eat a bug. I'm just saying I have never eaten a bug. On purpose, at least. On the motorcycle, I've probably had a couple. But I've never purposely had a bug. So, not yet anyways. We'll get there. One day I'll find a chocolate-covered cricket and I'll nom on that, I guess. I don't know. Apparently, if you're allergic to shellfish, you might be allergic to cockroaches. So, can't have one of those. Well, I can. I could find out if I'm allergic to them. Some bugs are used for food coloring. Oh, then maybe I've had a bug. Maybe I've had bugs. I don't know. Can Dan confirm or deny this fact that I've never purposely eaten a bug? Dan, can you confirm or deny that I've never purposely eaten a bug? I've heard that grilled grasshoppers taste like chicken. Everything that I hear tastes like chicken for some reason. The dog is screaming at you. Well, it is close to going out time. It is getting close. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he's crying. I heard they taste like popcorn. Oh, that's an interesting taste. But what's the texture like? That's the question. The taste is whatever. I mean, it's gonna taste like whatever it tastes like. But what's the texture? That's what I need to know. I need to know the texture of the bug. That's the important question right there, is the texture of the bug. Huh. Yeah. How does the dog brush their teeth? My dog doesn't brush his teeth. He just gets them removed when they rot. That's all there is that I have tried brushing my dog's teeth before. I have made a solid attempt at brushing his teeth. I tried for like 3 days straight. It did not work. He would not let me do it. I eventually gave up. I couldn't do it. He wouldn't let me do it. He would panic. He would flail. He wouldn't bite me, but he would do everything in his power to get away from me. So, in the end, he does not get his teeth brushed. He is missing many, many teeth because they have rotted out of his mouth, and the dentist, well, the dentist, have you tried asking him nicely? Yes, I did, actually, I did. And then I started asking him quite firmly, and then I got mad at him, and then I went back to being nice. We had a whole slew of emotions going on as I tried to brush this dog's teeth. He doesn't have enough teeth left for the good teeth toys. He can't really chew, because those things are hard. He doesn't really have enough teeth left to chew on hard toys. He's kinda doesn't have that anymore. You have to give the dog a little tickle, and when the dog laughs, get in there. I don't think he's gonna laugh. I don't think he's gonna laugh at all. Those toys just might finish the job. They might. They might just be the end of his teeth. The treats? I mean, the treats are the same idea. They're still hard. They're nice and firm. That way they get up into the gums. He doesn't have the bottom teeth to do that. Like, we serve him soft kibble now. He has a couple molars left on the bottom, but that's all he has left on the bottom. Oh, and he has his canines. He has all 4 canines still. We know that they're still fully functional. We know this because he killed a mouse. We were out in the grass, and he was sniffing a bush, and Dan had him, and he was sniffing at a bush, and then Dan heard a really high-pitched squeak sound, and he looked down, and our dog had murdered a mouse. Just instant, one bite and dead. Just insta dead. Which, I mean, at least the mouse didn't suffer. Unlike a cat who, like, toys with the mouse. My dog just goes straight for the kill. Get him Halloween vampire teeth. Ah, yes. Get him some dentures. Doggy dentures. Nibble on a crab shell. That's bug texture, I guess. I mean, I can't have crab, so I'm probably not going to do that. That's probably not going to happen. You're sure your dog isn't a cat? He is a terrier, so he's bred to hunt rodents. So he's kind of a cat. He's kind of a cat, but he's bred to hunt rodents. He's long and nimble and likes to burrow under things. He likes to go into tunnels. And yeah, he likes all that fun stuff. He doesn't like rodent. He doesn't like things smaller than him in general. It's a good thing he's small, because if you're smaller than him, he thinks you're like, I don't know what he thinks you are, but he doesn't like you. He was very confused by my grandparents' pug. That confused him a lot. That confused him an awful lot. He did not care for this pug. He howled a lot as he attempted to get her. Like, lunge at her. Pug mentioned? Yes, my grandparents have a pug. She's very cute. She's very cute. Also, what mushroom cells walls are made of. So does a cricket taste like a mushroom? I like mushrooms. I like mushrooms. That would be okay. I'd be fine with that. Bug mushroom bug. That'd be fine. That'd be. What was that? My phone just went off. I got a phone call during work today. My dad called me during work today, and I panicked because I thought something was wrong, because he knew I was at work, so the fact that he was calling me was really concerning. But he just wanted to tell me that the electrician was here. I'm like, do you need me for something? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, goodbye. Would eat a what? What does that say? Taking the dog out, everyone behave. I refuse. I refuse. I'm probably not going to be streaming much longer. This tickle is getting not tickly. It's getting scratchy, and I don't like it. I don't know if you can hear my voice getting deeper by the minute, but my voice is deepening, and it's getting scratchy. It's not itchy. It's not just a little tickle. It's a little itchy, and I don't like it. So we might not have a stream tomorrow, guys. I might be out of commission by tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. but I keep coughing, and I don't feel like that's in my head. Like, I haven't coughed in a little bit, but I have been coughing. So I don't know. It's all up in the air now. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm not gonna get over it. Don't come to work when you're sick. Don't get me sick. I very easily get sick. Don't make me sick. I just realized something. When she left, I think I got her headset, and I don't think we sanitized it in between. Oh, no, I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna get sick. Oh, man. Oh, man, I just realized that. I don't know, because no, everyone else already had a headset. I was the only one without one. Yeah, I got her headset. Oh, man. Ah, no. Ah, I've been infected. You mixed up your set of heads. Well, yeah, I mean, she had her headset on, and then she left, and then I got her headset. You should trick her into eating Flintstone vitamins to get better. I used to love those things, but they're all fruit flavored. Oh, I assisted you with your project with the coconut phrase. I don't even remember what the phrase was. I know it was about coconuts. Coconut. I don't remember what it was though. I forgot. I have forgore. Why did that go down? Why did YouTube go down for a second? What? YouTube? 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 You better be working. YouTube, you still there? It says excellent quality again. It just flashed. It just flashed for a second. It went dark and then it came back. It might have just been the website loading. It might have just been a loading thing. It might be fine. I'm not sure. It says excellent quality and it's still on screen, so I feel like we're good. I feel like we're good. YouTube doesn't always have a lot of chatters to tell me if it's working. Oh, Rocky's still there. There we go. Oh, McPo gotta go, though. McPo gotta go. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. I need to get my mute button activated. That way I can cough muted. That way you guys don't have to hear it. Since your dog is old, does lick his mouth like old person? I don't know what the question here is. Is there even a question? Is this just a statement that I just don't understand? I am confused. Are you asking, does he lick his mouth? Like, lick his chops? Because he licks his chops all the time. He's nom, 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 nom. All the time. All the time. I assume it's because he just doesn't have teeth and he doesn't know what to do with his tongue because it just falls out of his mouth at this point. So he just doesn't know what to do with it. But I don't fully understand what the question is. I hope I answered it. I don't know. Oh, you're back already? Okay. Oh, he's out of water. I will get you water when I'm done streaming, okay? It won't be long. It won't be long. Oh, never mind. We got the water situation under control. You know how old people lick their mouth because it's dry? I think, I don't know if that's why he's licking his chops, but he does. He makes the weird gross sounds all the time. It's icky, but there's not much I can do about it because he's just Your dog does that. She's like, oh, he's getting a big drink. He's getting a big drink of water. He's thirsty. He's a thirsty fella. Let's see if he disassociates in the water bowl. Okay. Okay, he's still going. He's still going. Can you hear him in the background? Yeah, you can hear him. Yeah. Okay, Tippy. 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 Bro, that's enough. There you go. You good? You gotta sit. No, don't go back. Oh, okay. Well, he stopped for a second. That means he's at least sane. He knows what he's doing. Okay, he's done. He's done. He just went back for another sip just to mess with me. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Tippy. Oh, your mustache is all wet. Blech. Gross. I seen the short about you having a second outfit, and I thought you could dress as a penguin mascot. So be like a penguin in a penguin suit? Like Dan? Like Dan's penguin suit? Like this? Like moderator Dan has a penguin suit? For penguin purposes? We need to do his photo shoot tomorrow. We need to remember to do that. But he's very busy, so I don't know if he'll have time to do that. I'm not sure if that's going to be in the playing cards or not. He has a couple projects that are on deadlines that he needs to get done. So we'll see. The suit is in the closet. Like we have the penguin suit. We just need to sirens. We just need to get him into the green screen. The project don't get done, he don't get freed. He gets one free. He earned a free day out of the dungeon. And we used it already at the aquarium. I've decided. I know the aquarium was before the thing, but I've decided that was his free day. Yeah. That's what I've decided. Captain Rockhopper? Ow, who's Captain Rockhopper? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, he's from Club Penguin. I forgot that's what his name was. It's the pirate from Club Penguin. I didn't know that was his name. I never learned his name. I never cared enough to. Now I'm trying to remember. Was it Norman is the name of the polar bear? I think. Something like that. Something along those lines. I'm not certain anymore. Yeah. Yes, I don't know. Backdating Dan's day off. Yeah, backdating. I gotta take a little sip, which is good because my throat is itchy. Herbert, not Nor. Oh God. I knew it was like a nerd name. It was a nerd name. Played Club Penguin in Computer Lab when I could and also was not allowed to. Fair enough. His name was Herbert P. Bear. Supposed to be my day off today, and yet I'm on hour 5 of editing. It's your day off from your day job. It's not your day off from editing. That's different. That's a whole different thing. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have so much work to do. I wish I could assist, but I can VOD scrub later today. I'll do that. I'll VOD scrub later today to find some clips for you. That seems to help. You say it helps. I don't know if it really helps, but you say it helps. Get back to editing. Who let you have internet access? He needs the internet to edit. I hope my collab partner is ready to... Oh, yeah, Dan has a stream tonight. Dan, are you going to stream the collab, or are you just going to be part of her stream? Or are you going to collab yourself? Just so I know whether to promote your channel or not. Like, I don't know if I should send people to your stream tonight or not. I don't know. I was planning on just recording, to be honest. I might need to be live to keep my energy up. Oh. But I might need to be live. Okay. That's up to you. That's up to you. You can be live if you want to, or you can just record. I'm sure there'll be live either way. So if you bring up their live stream, you could interact with chat that way. You know what I mean? If you plan on using chat to keep you awake. They're playing Zomboid tonight. I thought about offering to jump in, but I don't know if I'm up to it anymore. I don't know. Does your Dan have energy drinks or coffee all over the place? Energy drinks. He does keep it pretty clean though. He does clean up after himself, so it's not that bad. The dungeon is not that bad. The dungeon is relatively clean. I think it's good. As clean as it's gonna get, you know? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I am now realizing we're at 2 hours in and I have not taken my break yet. I'm supposed to take a break every hour. That's what you VTubers do, I guess. After 2 hours, I wake up full of energy. I do not. I do not wake up full of energy, ever. At no point do I wake up feeling refreshed. That just isn't a feeling that I get. I do not get refreshed at any point in time. Let me check my phone real quick, like, sure. Everything's okay. Seems like it. Okay. Everything seems to be fine, which is good, which is good. Let me dim my phone. There we go. Okay, Tippy. Okay, Tippy, whatever you say. Tippy says hi. Tippy said hi. That's what he said. That's what I'm certain of it. I'm certain he was saying hi to the pen pals. That's definitely what he just said to me. All right. Hello, Tippy. Yes, hello, Tippy. Hello, Tippy. Tippy, Tip. Hello. Let's see. Let's see here. We will raid Euphoria. Sorry, my throat is bad. It doesn't sound that bad. I can hear it. Like, it doesn't sound that it's not good. They're playing dark and darker. They're playing dark and darker. All right, let's start this raid. We're going to get rolling. We're going to go see Euphoria. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to go get some supper, and then I'm going to take some fever reducer just to get ahead of it, and then we'll be good. Taking a smoke break? I don't smoke. That's disgusting. Don't smoke, guys. It's gross. Smoking is gross. That's my announcement of the day. Smoking is icky. I don't like it. It grosses me out. All right, Penguin Raid. Okay, I can't do that. Penguin Raid. I can do it. I can do it in my high pitched voice, but I can't do it in my gravelly voice. It just don't work. Penguin Raid. Let's go. All right, I have to use my customer service voice in order to keep it from gurgling. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, thank you for coming to today's stream. I might see you tomorrow. I might not leave my bed tomorrow. We're gonna find out. Okay. My customer service voice is my normal voice? Crazy. Okay, goodbye, 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 goodbye.